off of yours.
Grass balls, I mean, whatever.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, ABC. 1, 2, 3, ABC. 1, 2, 3, ABC. Check, check, check. Channels, check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
Yeah, he was it.
Is it effects might be good too? I was just
It's 2 o'clock as well.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, actually, I've got the. Oh, I think it's.
Check this again. Just have a listen again, dude. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. ABC.
Probably not today, sorry, mate.
Oh, Claire's a high.
Yeah, I will, mate. Yeah, we'll catch up soon.
Yeah, I've got it on tally. Unless you want it on normal.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, mate. Good to see ya.
Yeah, no sniffing. Too easy, dude. Just give me a hook. Alright, thanks, Tom.
We'll take it home with me today.
She's like that, you're right. Well, you did this to me. Yeah, yeah. We've got like 3 months to go. Yeah, but we're not close, are we?
I was meant to be at a away game, but we've got it at home.
I'll dogs with me, Dave.
You're everywhere. I know.
Maybe this one, you'll see. Yeah, that is.
Annabelle's got a friend coming.
Vicky loves it.
I got downgraded. That's fair.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Darcy Street for today's Round 13 Women's Super League clash between South Hobart and Devonport Strikers. Tanako calling the action today. Top of the table clash, always great to watch if you're a neutral, even better if you're a fan of both clubs. These two have certainly developed a good rivalry the last couple of seasons. Could be in for another classic here today. Devonport really leading the charge at the moment at the top of the table. South really need to win this one if they're going to live up to all the hype that they've had this year to get back into this WSL title race. Just going to run through the team sheets for you now. Starting in goals for South Hobart, Jenna Farrow, followed by Captain Lucy Roberts, Phoebe Clifford, Caitlin Stalker, Maddie Chambers, Jasmine White against her former side. Keep your eye out on that one. Laura Davis, Samantha Watkins, Danielle Kennegeezer, Stella Pefferham, and Ruby Batchelor. Devonport Strikers will start with Michelle Mitchell in goals, followed by Tully Park, Georgia King with the captain's armband, Annalie Bidwell, Lucy Foote, Annabelle Wiley, Abby White, Asuka Doy, Whitney Knight, Grace Sims, and Holly Emmett. Substitutions for both sides. South Hobart will have Matilda Heddle, Elke Peterson, Kate Olahead, Isla O'Connor, and Casey Ponting. And the Strikers will have Maddie Payne, Abby Matthews, Elizabeth Sullivan, Emily Smith, and Gemma Matthew. The sun is out. The pitch is looking pretty near glorious. We should be in for a cracking game today. So many stories that could be written. Will South Hobart work their way back into this title race, or will Devonport get that little step closer to going back to back? You wouldn't say South Hobart are being in scratchy form, but they are certainly coming off what some would say a bit of a surprise loss to Launceston United a couple of weeks ago, going down 3-2 after having a 2-0 lead here at Darcy Street. Launceston United. Devonport, however, they did not have any problems getting rid of the Launceston United challenge, taking them down about 5-0. Actually, it was exactly 5-0. South Hobart obviously did not play last week due to the bye, so we are just about to get underway. Jasmine White has the ball in her hand. Just about to get underway. Kickoff underway at Darcy Street. Roberts already with the first possession. Now coming through hard's Wiley. Wiley sends in a good cross. Sims now darting her way through the box. Well defended. Taken down in the process though. Striker showing the intent early. Sammy Watkins took that knockdown there. Chambers been boxed in. Batchelor. Good pass down to Kennegeezer. It's well worked there by Doy. So now strikers are coming through. Doy once again defended. Certainly going to be one of the players that South Hobart are going to have to lock down. She has been fantastic in recent weeks. Park. Links up well with Wiley. Kenegeza, bit of a shaky clearance. Still could be dangerous. Strikers will try reset. Now Emmett. Emmett sends it in. Had to go quite over the head there of the referee. Play still goes on. South temporarily clear the danger. It's Wiley under good pressure there from Chambers. Chambers showing her work rate early. King. Good link up with Doy. Doy tries to send in a through ball. Does so well. Knight. Resets back to Foot. Few appeals there for a foul, especially coming from the bench of South Hobart. More predominantly Ken Morton, South Hobart coach, than anybody else. South Hobart would be keen to extract some revenge after their women's statewide cup loss a couple of weeks ago up at Valley Road. What have they learnt from that game? We're going to find out. Now Watkins. He's just trying to stroll her way through, but she was met by Park. Now back to Bidwell. Bidwell sends it long. Can only go as far as Kenegeza. Kenegeza volleys it. Straight gets it back up in the air. Park nearly ran into a brick wall there. It's well recovered there from White. Now to Captain King. Mitchell gets it right back into the centre. That's fantastic work there once again from Sims. Keep your eye on her. Certainly one of the players that has improved in recent years for the Devonport Strikers. Long throw-in comes. Headed by Doy. It does go out for a throw-in. It's now Foot. Trying to break something out. Now Batchelor sends in a low-driven ball. Is a good attack to Davis. Davis just trying to stroll her way through. It's well defended there from Bidwell. That's going to be a fantastic matchup. Keep your eye on that today. See Devonport Strikers coach Tom Ballantyne just giving out the instructions there to Wiley. It's always a really fiery crash when we do see Tom Ballantyne and Ken Morton play against each other. Will today be the same? Oh, goodness. Wiley just absolutely decked that into the back there of Davis. Able to continue. Good to see. Wiley, air swing. Play goes on. Stalker. It's good work right there from Jasmine White. Free ball was sent in, but it can only go into the hands of Mitchell. Starting to feel really end-to-end already. Hopefully we're in for an absolute classic here today. Watkins. Clifford. Still working her way up the wing. Does from turn it over, unfortunately, for her mark. Brought back into play. Doy sends in a lovely through ball. Can she get a hold of it? Sims just knew she was bet there. It's Chambers. Met her right on that front. Doy. Bit of hold-up play. Now back to Knight. Knight still trying to push her way through, but Roberts going a little bit stronger. Another good matchup to keep your eyes on today. Strikers have won the first set piece of the day. What can they conjure? We have seen in recent time that they are dangerous from the piece. Sent in only into the hands of Farrow. Farrow immediately unleashes. Batchelor, bit of miscommunication there with Chambers. Did well to recover. A couple of appeals that it did go out. Nothing doing. Play goes on. Sent in from Bidwell. Very good through ball there. Trying to find Doy. Another air swing challenge this time coming from Clifford. A few shaky nerves from the South Hobart defence. They have done well to get back up the pieces though. Worked up the ground once again. Batchelor brings it back in. Headed well by foot. Batchelor. Sent in long. Can only get onto the back there of King. It's well recovered there from Park. Now resets to Wiley. Wiley heaves it long. Trying to get into the Askadoy position. Well cleared there from Kanageza. Doy trying to send in the free ball. Well cleared there from Stalker. It's Bidwell. Tries to stroll past Chambers. Was met with pure power from Batchelor. Is well covered. Bit of a shaky pass there from Watkins. South Hobart will now try reset. That's a bit of a shaky air swing. There's two shaky air swings. Real nerves beginning to show here from South Hobart. Doy trying to dart her way down. Still going for his Doy. It's well defended, but it will be a corner. This will be the captain, George King, to take the corner. What can she conjure? Sends it in. Head away well there from Davis. South Hobart immediately looking for that counter-attack. Back down to King. Just strolls past Chambers. Oh, bit of a studs up there. Collision coming from Lucy Roberts. Georgia King. King has stayed down. That was a nasty challenge. So will be King to take. Does have the long shot in her back pocket if she wants it. Likes to do the team play. Sends in the cross. Headed away. Air swing there from Park. Now Roberts resets down to Batchelor. Back to Chambers. Could go on a bike if she wants it. Lets it send in across to Davis. Davis just trying to stroll her way through. Has done well to recover. Still working her way around. Davis just wide. Good intent there from the home side. Slow driven by Bidwell. Back to foot. Now Wiley. was met by Batchelor. Great defence there. It's now White. Links up with Knight. Knight working her way up through the corridor. Sims trying to work her way around. It's only met by Farrow. Roberts was defended well there from Wiley, but she has done well to get around the challenge. Now Chambers. Chambers versus Wiley. Chambers does send in a very good ball. Still could be dangerous. That's well taken there from Mitchell. Good attack building here from South Hobart in the early stages. Doy manages to bring it back down the boot. Foot. Farrow just lets that one go straight into her hand. It's now Clifford. No real challenge presenting. Park eventually brought it in. Ball just gets away there from Watkins. Emmett takes the throw. Stoy. It's well blocked there from Batchelor. Roberts able to head it through. King. South Hobart's WSL coach, Ken Morton, saying keep it simple. Sent long by Stalker. Danger not yet cleared. Davis, she wanted to work her way around the keeper. South Hobart are really looking strong here at the moment. Pefferham. Slow driven to Stalker. Recovered well. Now Foot. Bidwell. Sentlong can only get as far as Roberts. Roberts using her strength to get past Park. Now Knight. Knight doing well to get around one. Good through ball down to the Doy direction. It's Aska Doy still making her way through. Has a look around. Has an initial slip. Still manages to keep the ball. It's well defended by Clifford. Doy manages to pick up the pieces though. It's Foot. Well taken care of by Pefferham. Great defence. Emmett trying to get that reset option to Wiley. Knight. It's boxed off well there from Roberts. Now Davis, she had a look around, wanted to get straight onto the bike. Called for a foul, has been given, and it is a slice of cheese to boot. She wanted that challenge. I believe that was to Whitney Knight. Yellow ticket. It's DK Kennegeezer. Sends it in. Head the way by the strikers. Park. Porter just beginning to work their way back now. Park can only get as far as Clifford. Fantastic footwork there from Sammy Watkins. Tried to follow it up. Was met by King. Bigwell calls for the long option. He's done so. Foot was just caught offside. Kennegazer. Chambers was there, lurking for that rebound. Mitchell was under real pressure there. Ball back in by Batchelor. Now Davis has a look around. Was met with absolute pressure. Knight tried to send in the free ball to Doy. Farrow will calmly bring that one back down to her hands. Goes short to Stalker. Now Clifford. Sammy Watkins. Has given away a free. As will be Kennegazer to reset. Sends it in long. Looks like she's trying to find Chambers on the wing. Oh, that's a clumsy pass. It's well cleared there from the strikers. Just shows these moments can haunt you just any time. Now Kennegazer. Low driven to Davis. Davis using her body very well. Does go for the shot. It's just wide. Definitely does have that in her back pocket. You do hear the applause of the efforts from the crowd. Just on the 20-minute mark here, score's still 0-0. Real end-to-end clash here at the moment. Devonport now just starting to work their way back into things. Now Wiley. Good pressure there from Batchelor. It's now Chambers. Chambers loves getting on her bike if she can. Still trying to work her way through, but Bidwell did meet her, but there's still danger. Lovely finish there from Jasmine White. Against her former side, she won't care. She'll happily celebrate that. Right down into the bottom right. South Hobart with the opener. Saying the strikers did well to initially clear that, but then White right there to pick up the pieces. 1-0 to the good to the home side. How will the champions respond? Was well picked out by White as well. She was under immense pressure. Did not mind that one bit. 2 to 3 players around her, and she still manages to slot it into the bottom right. Fantastic stuff there from the former striker. Don't call her a golden boot for nothing. Chambers, look at the intent. Coming there hard. Got the feeling this is just going to light the spark just under Devonport if they've got to work their way back into this. Already down 1-0. Sent long there from Emmett at Chambers. Chambers sends in a good free ball down to the Davis direction. Davis had to lean her back on that one. Now White. Chambers resets back to Batchelor. Well cut there from Bidwell. It's a bit of a wayward clearance there from Mitchell. Didn't quite get a hold of it. Well controlled there from Clifford, but unfortunately the clearance was not what she would have liked. Doi. Trying to work her way around. Air-swing was able to be cleared by Kanagaza, but now Wiley. Oh, just missed her footing on that one. Well defended from Batchelor. King just had to retrieve that one from the trenches before she could take her corner. First attempt of the corner wasn't what she would have liked. What can she do from the second? Can they work their way back into it with an immediate response? Not as of yet. White came out well. Good pressure there from South Hobart. Now Watkins, right on her bike. Does well to settle down. Stalker does have the switch of Chambers on the wing. Davis under a lot of pressure, doing her well to get around. Still working throughs Davis. Couple of half-hearted appeals. It's well recovered there from the strikers. The pass, unfortunately, from Knight. Not what she would have liked. It's Kanagaza. Tried to reset it. She's met by Foot. Now Knight just trying to push her way through. Does have options, but she likes to go herself. Oh, that's well defended. Danger not yet cleared. Sent in. Doi, she's got to watch her foot. Nearly clipped her right in the face there. It's now Watkins. Good switch down to the Chambers direction. Chambers is under 2-on-1, but she has done well. White just tried to turn her former teammate Bidwell inside out. Bidwell read her like a book. King. Just a bit of a tussle there with Davis. With the NPL Tas this weekend not having place due to the bye, with the youth championships happening, we do have the South Hobart NPL squad cheering on the girls today. Great to see. Back live. It's well worked there once again from Foot. Now Knight. Well controlled there from Kanagaza. How many times have we said that over the years in recent Tasmanian football? Certainly one of the more experienced players. We're back in by Wiley. Foot. Now trying to work her way down. Doi. Good link up. Doi has sent in a good through ball, but it just might get away there from Sims. Another ball lost in the trenches at Darcy Street. Certainly not the rarest of events here. Always getting lost in those shrubs. Sparrow. Cleared long by Batchelor. Now Watkins. Once again being pushed back. Hefferham. That's good control there from the strikers. Did want a foul. King. Nothing doing. Cleared long. Good pressure there from Davis. Oh, Davis just trying to find that through ball. Was met there by King. Long ball still has heaved in. Doy coming in for the pressure. Doy, she really wanted that shot. Was only met by Farrow. Really showing that she's going to have to be the danger to get the strikers back into this one. You don't impress in recent weeks for nothing. It's Wiley. Really boxed in there. Good pressure there from Kanagiza. Davis. Davis to Chambers. Chambers absolutely unleashes. She had 2-on-1. Did not let her bother that one bit. White. Can she get a brace? Was met by immediate pressure. Cleared from Wiley. White is looking right on a mission today. Having the heartbreak of the loss in the Statewide Cup a couple of weeks ago against her former side. Can she extract a bit of revenge today? There's Davis. Only met there from White. Now Park. Oh, just let that one get away from her there. Now Roberts. Roberts doing very well to control. Try to do an initial flick down the wing. Wells boxed in once again there from Chambers. Spatula sent in a bit of a looping ball there. Looked like she really tried to cut through the option. Doy. Now White. Well recovered from Pefferham. How many times have we said that in recent weeks? Watkins does have the support of Chambers. Chambers, initial sidestep, happily recovers it. Still working through his Maddie Chambers. Chambers takes a shot. It's only into the hands there of Mitchell. We do know she's got that in her back pocket. Good intent once again coming from South Hobart. They know what's up for stakes today. Have to win this to stay in the WSL title race. Kanagiza. That was good ball control there from Danielle Kanagiza. Now Watkins. Roberts. Under no pressure. Resets right back down to Batchelor. Batchelor fullback. Loves setting in a long ball. Does so. Now Stalker. Oh, ball just gets away from her unfortunately on that one. Bidwell just heaved it long. Knight. Looks for the initial switch. Nothing really presenting. Now the option has come with Doy. Oh, I think she might have been caught offside. She absolutely waited for that one. Quick reset now coming from Clifford. Clifford did well to work her way around there. Davis now already switching on the wings. Was met there from Emmett. It's been a great opening half of WSL football. As Watkins was scored on that one. There was a fair bit of confusion actually on that one, but Watkins has actually won it. So it will be a set piece for South Hobart. Looks like it will be the captain, Lucy Roberts, to take. Great to see her back after a year off due to a really nasty injury. Fantastic to see her back out there. Would she fancy putting it into the top left? Wouldn't that be a stunner? Sends it in. It's just wayward, but it is headed away and it will be a corner. Did well to work the ground there from that set piece. Chambers is in no rush to get things underway. Doesn't even want to be the one to take it. Walks away. Bit of mind games coming from South Hobart early. Wouldn't necessarily call it time wasting. Maybe just tactical. It's Willie Roberts. Signal goes up. Oh, she does go short. Maybe there was something conjuring. Chambers did send in the ball. Cleared away by the Strikers. Now Batchelor right back on the recovery. Sends in a good ball there. Davis just trying to wait for it to go around. Davis, air swing, unfortunately. Might have worked into her favour, though. Watkins was lurking. Park did well. Pepperham brings it back in. It's good ball control from White. Head the way, now Doy. Good work there. They're coming from Roberts. She has been everywhere this first half. Exactly what you'd expect. Bidwell. Clears it down to Sims. Sims doing well to work around Clifford. Good ball control. Now sent long. It's only met there from Pepperham. Now Knight has a look up, tried to find any option. Doy was just lurking on the other side. Now Kanagaza, low driven, can only get into the Wiley direction. Now back to the captain King. Doy, initial sidestep. Knight. Goodness me, she got that one wrong. It was just wide. As the ball was gone right under the banners there. New ball brought back in. Sometimes it's just near impossible just to get him out, unfortunately. This one is no different. Possible handball there from Pepperham. Nothing doing. Play goes on. Emmett just trying to link up with Sims. Sims doing very well to work her way around. Will she fancy the shot? Elects to go down to Foot. Foot does have options. Sends it into White. White's still working her way through. Good shot. Even better save there from Gemma Farrow. Very good save there from Farrow. Knight got right on to that one. Good save. Another corner for the Strikers. Certainly starting to rack up those set pieces. Really need to strike soon though. Pun intended if they're going to get back into this one. It'll be something if they manage to get an equalizer before the break. Sent in. Headed away there from Roberts. Danger not yet cleared though. That's a great reset there from the Strikers. Batchelor did well to control. It's absolutely heaved long from Pepperham. Trying to get in the Jasmine White direction. White absolutely all alone by herself. Wiley came right in for the challenge. Clears it as long as possible. Throw does go wayward. Emmett equally with her clearance. It's under 10 minutes to go in this first half. South Hobart, the early advantage through White. Just as you mentioned it, White just initially turned it over. Batchelor, all alone, had a look around. All the time in the world. Chambers, good link up there with Batchelor. Will she fancy the shot? Alexa sending in the cross. Was headed away there from White, but there was no support, unfortunately. Now the Strikers coming up hard through the midfield. Good ball sent in once again. Now to Sims. Cleared away well there from Kanagaza. It's only as far as Doy. Doy takes a shot. Oh, goodness, it wasn't too far off. Just wide. Kanagisa goes short. It's Pefferham. Now low driven. You hear the cries of Kevin Wharton on the sidelines just to go a bit more easier with their passing. Has it cost them? Knight just send in the ball. This could be dangerous. It nearly slid in. Goodness me, Lucy Foot. A few appeals coming for a possible infringement. Nothing doing. Both sides showing real aggression in this one. Why wouldn't you? The stakes are high. Top of the table clash, exactly what you'd expect. Real end-to-end stuff. South Hobart did start out the stronger. Devonport worked their way back into it. South Hobart then got the open up, but our strikers are really putting their intent on this one. Davis. Trying to get as far there as Park. Now Foot. Good through ball there down to Sims. Sims does want to get around Clifford. Can't get around Pefferham. Oh, delivery not what Pefferham would have liked. Wiley has a look around under immediate pressure. Kanagisa. Ball just going past Spatula. At least she had a bit of a smile after that one, knowing that she was beaten. Ball back in. Kanagisa just toe pokes it all the way out. She might get a bit of stick for that one. South Hobart NPL players sure love that clearance in attendance. Wiley sends it long, hopeful ball, just trying to find anything. Only met there, South Hobart defence. Kanagisa linking up well there with Bidwell. Sorry, not Bidwell, sorry, Batchelor, my apologies. Knight sends it in. It's hopeful, it's only into the hands of Farrow. Farrow sends it long. Well brought down there from White. White right there to pick up the pieces of her own pieces, if you don't mind. Long ball comes from Pefferham. Absolutely bustling her way down was Jasmine White. Nothing doing, unfortunately. Watkins. She had immediate pressure there from the striker's defence. Bidwell. Sends it a good ball down to Sims. Sims has she got it a bit of far away. Well cleared there from Kanagisa, but will be yet another corner. Initially looked like she touched it just a bit too much there. Grace Sims. Kanagisa was right there to pick up those. King now to take the corner. Slight hand signal there from King. Ball is very low driven. No real intent coming out of that one, unfortunately. Cleared long. Be a throw in for the strikers. Doy. Good ball control once again. White. Heaved long there from Roberts. Emmett able to bring that one chest down the boot. Park. It's Tully Park. Once again, under a lot of pressure. Now Sims. Geez, that was good ball control there from Pefferham. Now Chambers. Didn't want to unleash just yet. Happily resets. Cleared long there from Emmett. Only for a throw in. Doy was just coming in just to help the pressure. Stalker. Roberts letting Sims know she's right there. And Roberts back on the ball. It's in a hopeful pass down to White. Sims taken out on that one. Was able to win a corner out of it though. Was considerable confusion coming from both sets of players. This will be Roberts to take. Will she go the short option once again? Didn't initially work the first time with Chambers. Will they maybe try it a second time? No. Roberts elects to send it in long. Stalker. Looks like she really wanted to load up on that. It's met by immediate pressure there from the striker's defence. Clifford. Bit of a hopeful air swing. Has done well to recover. Stalker. It's Davis. Again, strikers is really starting to get that pressure. Chambers right back on the counter. Does well to get that one away. It's White once again. Does have support in the box. Has gone down. And that will be a penalty kick. Goodness, she was absolutely clobbered there. No love lost between her former teammates. Looks like the striker's defence, though, has caught the worst of that one. Just holding her back. Do hope that she is okay. See Michaela Mitchell and Annalie Bidwell there tending to support. Just try to get a confirmation on the player as soon as we can. Does look very nasty indeed though. Looks like the physio have made the call that they will not be able to continue. Still trying to confirm who the player is. Do bear with us. We'll try to get an identity as soon as we can. Back to the action though. Will be Jasmine White to take. Can she give her side a 2-0 buffer just right before the break? Wouldn't that be a dagger? It's White. Right into the left this time. Gets it into the right on her first. Gets it into the left on her second. White with the brace. 2-0 to South Hobart. As Holly Emmett has now been able to return back to the field. She's holding her back. Looks like the physio were happy to bring her back in. Really committed to that challenge. Does look like in significant discomfort. Great to see her. She has recovered though. Enough to go back onto the field. Well then, home side, 2-0 advantage. This is where we're going to see what the champions are made of from the Strikers. Top of the table clash is certainly delivering today. It's Park linked up with Wiley. King, now Foot. Well brought back. Now Chambers. Chambers goes right on the bike. Sends in the ball. It's right to White. White was caught offside. She can't quite believe it. Play resumed quickly. Foot. Good pressure there from White. Real determination to get that ball back. But that is half time. What an exciting first half here at Darcy Street. Home side are right on top. Devonport were doing well to work their way back into it. White with the opener into the bottom right and then slots the penalty right into the bottom left. What will happen in the second half? You wouldn't think that Tom Ballantyne would give the Strikers that much of a spray because they have done well, but South Hobart have just been that little bit more superior on top. For now though, half time. WSL, South Hobart 2, Devonport Strikers 0. See you again in just a few moments. Do not go anywhere.
All great eras leave a legacy. In this golden age of peak chicken, that legacy is crumbs. McWings are here at Macca's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You say you love McMuffins so much. And yet, you choose McCafe's delicious new blend first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All great eras leave a legacy. In this golden age of peak chicken, that legacy is crumbs. McWings are here at Macca's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You say you love McMuffins so much. And yet, you choose McCafe's delicious new blend first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All great eras leave a legacy. in this golden age of peak chicken. That legacy is crumbs. McWings are here at Macca's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You say you love McMuffins so much. And yet, you choose McCafe's delicious new blend first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
welcome back to Darcy Street for round 13 of the WSL between South Hobart and Devonport Strikers. Sanako caught in the action today, and what a first half it was. South Hobart really shaking up the champions in that one. 2-0 already to the good. Jasmine White with the brace. First from the pressure of the box, and then second from the penalty box, would you believe it? I do say 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football. Will that prove to be true today? We're about to find out. We do have our players back on the field, but we don't have our umpires at the moment. Perhaps maybe a toilet break we weren't aware of. Our referees now returning to the field and nearly set to get underway for the second half. Just keep in mind, South Hobart win this, they're right back in this title race. Still pretty far off. That'll leave them with about 9 points clear. Still with Devonport Strikers at the top of the table. But this would certainly go a way through with confidence. They can maybe, just maybe shake up, which would be an unlikely title win after coming back from behind on the table. You have to keep in mind, though, that South Hobart have recruited extremely well this year. We are back underway. Watkins already with headed to boot. Joy. Two impact players already with their first touch. It's good pressure coming from Sims. Cleared well there from Kennegazer. As Emmett sends in a low-driven throw-in. Oh, Clifford, she landed hard on that one. Able to shake her way back up, but here's a corner for the Strikers. Players are loving the mind games of the corners today. I think that's the third one we've seen. Just making sure it's positioned correctly on that line. Can the Strikers get an early 2-1? Work their way back into this one. Sent in. Headed away well there by Stalker. King sends it right back into the box. Farrow has come out, committed herself. Bit of a stumble. It just might deflect in. No, goodness. Foot was very unlucky, not with that one. It's going to the back of the net. Early alert signs there for South Hobart. It's King. Throws it long. White. Just kind of turns it around. Goodness, that wasn't too far off. Doy. Immediate intent. Now Pepperham sends a low-driven ball. Heaps on by King. Pepperham did very well to recover that one. It's Doy. Looks like she faked the shot there. Sorry, the pass rather. Sims. Stalker. Good pressure there coming from White. Doy did have options on the wing. Cheeky back heel if you don't mind there from Knight. Now coming through hard is Fort. The Strikers are back in it just like that. You can see that pressure coming. Just the opening minutes. Lucy Foote right back in to the bottom right. Farrow, hands on hips. She can't quite believe it. I mentioned before, you do see what champions are made of when they are down at the deficit. 2-0, most dangerous scoreline in football. Well, the Strikers have worked their way back into it. Now only trailing by a single strike. Bit of a hush around Darcy Street now. Ball just gets away there from Stalker. Roberts happily gets that one back off Foot. Foot committed herself to that challenge. Now Park. Park was just trying to find Doy. No one was there. Chambers. She was there lurking. White tried to work her way around on that one. Nothing doing. Now Sims. Still working her way through. So Hobart are really looking shaky already. Now Knight. Just working her way through the middle. Ball might still work. Wiley, has she kept it in? She has. It's well grounded there from Barrow. Sent long. Right over the head there of White. Good pressure there from Park to reset. Back to King. Now back to Park. Park can only get as far as Stalker. Headed there by White. Doy, she got taken out hard on that one. Has won herself a foul. Bit of a smile after it. Maybe to say that I'm not going to be shaken that quickly. Taken quickly by King. Now down to Wiley. Wiley was just trying to find Knight. Now Knight has got the ball back. She does turn it over almost immediately though. Heaves long there from Sims. Geez, that pressure's coming now from Foot. You can see the determination coming out of the Strikers. Long shot there from White. It was hopeful, but it was wayward. Now Sims. Gee, she put on that pressure on that. It's well worked there from Emmett. Davis. Just trying to find White. She's only met there from King. King just heaves it long. Hopeful, trying to find anything. Already worked their way right back into this one. Sense a bit of nerves coming out of South Hobart. How will they respond? Batchelor. Did send in a good, hopeful ball down to Davis. Nothing doing. Will be a throw in. It's now King. Trying to get as far as Roberts. Now Pefferham. Nowhere to move. Goes back to Kanageza. Kanageza did have the pressure there coming from the Knight. Davis, a bit of a tussle there with Park.
That's fine. I mean, that's brilliant. Make her make a decision now. She's happy enough to give you that much space.
It's now Doy with ball control once again. Able to reset back to King. King just heaves it long once again. Certainly has been a tactic today. Long ball. Sims just trying to work away to get to Farrow. Farrow winning the battle on that one. Sent long there. Trying to find it. Go to Chambers. Watkins. Unfortunately, nothing doing. Now back to White. Low driven once again. King just trying to cut her way around. Now Doi, she's absolutely surrounded. Pressure did just show almost immediately. Heaves long from Park. Headed away from Clifford. Intensity's rising. Knight really wanted to bustle her way through. Doi, she'll happily commit every challenge she can. Tried to find Sims there on the wing. Nothing doing. His foot just couldn't hold on to that one. Chambers trying to work her way past Wiley. Wiley able to win back possession on that one. Park. Covered from Roberts. Stoy just happily gave that one back to Knight. Now down to Sims. Grace Sims doing very well to weave her way around the traffic. Still going as Grace Sims. Sims is straight into the hands. There are Farrow. Headed away from Bidwell, and he does go out for a throw-in. Now Chambers, Scuff loves turning her opponents inside out if she can. Has done so in the process, does have the support on the wing. Watkins, she got absolutely clobbered there. Goodness. Commit yourself to the challenge, these things can happen. We did see it before in the first half with the strikers. Has stayed down. Looks like she's okay to continue. Certainly can't afford to lose her skill out there today. Known for getting in the shots from range. Definitely could use one of them at the moment to get a bit more of a breather. Now Emmett is charging up the wing. No support really presenting. Sims, good link up there with Doi. Even better pass down to Knight. Knight sends in the ball. Sims was well defended. Doi still working her way through. It's Asker Doi. Sims. Oh, low driven, but no one there, unfortunately. White. 3 sets back to Park. Park under a lot of pressure. South to do well to prevent that. King turns White inside out. Good intent there from Watkins. Now White right on her bike against the captain, King. King looked like she was holding her there. Play goes on. Still White. White against her former captain. She has turned her inside out. Goodness me. Wouldn't that have been something? Brought back to boot by Sims. Now Doi sends in a free ball, but it's only into Kanagiza. Doi still going right in for the challenge. He's met by Roberts, the powerhouse. Now back to Chambers. Davis really committed herself to that one. Pepperham has gone down. Thinks herself a foul. Sent long by Kanagisa. Headed by White. Striker's able to recover. Recovers well. Bidwell. Now Batchelor sends it in. Goodness me. White really did want that one. Nearly had a hat-trick if it wasn't for Mitchell coming out there. Stalker. Can only send it into King. Sent long. Now Roberts. Good link-up play once again. This time to Batchelor. Now that's Roberts. Cries of shoot from the crowd. Looks like she didn't want to favour that one. From 3 sets back to Kanagisa. Kanagisa not under real pressure. Davis. Doy was coming in hard with that press. White. Can she nab her hat-trick? Not just yet. Mitchell almost immediately got that one out of the way. Just shows the desperation that the Strikers have at the moment. South Hobart are able to hold on. The lead at the top of the table will be cut down to 6 points. Now Sims working her way through, has all the room to move if she wants it. She probably should have taken a shot, but it's denied it straight into the hands there of Mitchell. Can't blame Sims for doing the team play there. Sometimes it is the better option. And again, the other option to take the shot wouldn't have been a bad stab at all. Farrow, not her best clearance. White, good link-up play there with Doy. Still happy White. Sims is absolutely bustling her way down that wing. Still working through. Oh, Sims the delivery. Unfortunately, no one there. This is good attacking play from the Strikers. They want to absolutely turn this one around with half an hour to go. This could be one of the games that really does tell the story of that WSL title race. Now King. Giving that real pressure. Knight sends it in. Oh, jeez. The bounce nearly caught Farrow. She did well to get grounded on that one. Just shows what a real experienced keeper can do for you. Read that one just like a book. It's Pefferham. Trying to push her way up along. Chambers, long throw, trying to find Davis. Couldn't quite get onto that one. Doy, defended by Roberts. Had to have a bit of a look around and see where's the ball. Doy does well to recover this one. Foot, initial sidestep there from Kanagisa. Knight sends it in. Oh, jeez, it wasn't a bad curler, just wide. Pressure is really coming from the champions at the moment. Headed well from Emmett. Now Foot. It's good work there from Knight. White. Really surrounded there from Stalker. Emmett does have the options on the wing. Elects to send in a long ball. Can only get into the head of Kanagisa. Cleared out there from Watkins. Haven't seen both sides go to their benches just yet. Maybe they just need an injection off the bench. Just to change things up a bit.
This is yours, Kenneth.
Kanagisa under real pressure there from Knight. Stalker does well to find the ground. Now Pefferham. Oh goodness, she knew that she just couldn't get a time on that pass. Sorry, Clifford, my mistake, not Pepperham.
Come on, South! Let's lift the energy, South! Come on!
Sense a bit of nervousness coming from South fans. I'd say they're hanging on by a thread. Strikers are certainly wanting this one a little more at the moment. Doy had to try and work her way past Roberts. Has done very well. Wiley does have Knight in support. Now it's Foot. Foot sends in the shot. Don't tell me it's gone in. It has! What a goal! You wouldn't say pick that one out, but it definitely went over the head of Farrow. Just like that, 2-2, bang! Strikers are right back into this one. Just under 28 minutes to play. The champions have turned around a 2-0 deficit. They do say 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline of football. That has just proven to be so. Can they go one better? Can they manage to get all 3 points? Absolutely brilliant goal from Foot. Roberts. Doy really putting on those afterburners. Sims. Good work there from Foot. Doy did get initially taken out there. Strikers coach Tom Ballantyne definitely wasn't happy about the challenge. Sims. Strikers really lifting their game there at the moment. Knight trying to send in the ball to Doy. Sims. Now Whitney Knight. It's well blocked there from Clifford. Now Chambers. Good work there from Wiley. Unfortunately, the rebound only went to Davis. Davis wants to launch into herself there. Good challenge there from White. A few appeals of a foul on that one. Was a good challenge from my eyes that I could see. White. This is good link up from the Strikers. Now Bidwell with her family in attendance. Can she be the hero? That certainly would be a story to take back to Valley Road. Emmett to Doy. Doy has a look around. Really surrounded. Has done very well to work her way back though. Batchelor. Now back to Roberts. Now Chambers. Chambers with a good ball down to Batchelor. Batchelor loves driving up the wing if she can. Elects to go right past Wiley. Still working away for his Batchelor. Danger still not cleared. White able to pass it back to Chambers. Chambers just wide to the left. You have to say a draw result would definitely have the Strikers definitely more happier of the sides. That could be a real dagger to South Hobart's hearts. Even if they do only walk away with a point, keep in mind they were 2-0 ahead at the break. Lucy Foot with an absolute screamer from range to get that 2-2. Mitchell down to Emmett. It's Foot. Doy, fantastic ball. Appeals for the offside. Still going. Knight. Farrow's got to get back, but she's eventually caught by the offside flag. Tom Ballantyne was not happy about that one. So it will be Elizabeth Sullivan to come on for the Strikers. And will be Grace Sims withdrawn. She has had a great shift out there today. Kennegeezer sends it right into the middle. Kicked out of mid-air there from Stalker. Emmett. Taken long by King. Doy. Good toe poke right back down to Sullivan. Already with her first touch. That's going to do her a bit of confidence. Kennegeezer, good attacking. Now Bachelor. No real support, unfortunately. Cleared long by Bidwell. Kennegeezer. Still trying to pick up the pieces on that one. There's now Wiley. Still eventually brings it back in. Now Knight. Does have the options, goes to Doy. Doy was absolutely surrounded, still going through. Knight, God, she ran into the brick wall there of Pefferham. Knocked Pefferham right down on the ground. Stalker, ball just got away from her there. White, well committed, still going through as White. White trying to send in the ball. This could still be dangerous. It's Knight. Knight, low driven into the bottom left. Strikers have turned it completely around. South Hobart just can't believe it. Strikers fans in attendance, they will absolutely love that one. What a turnaround from the champions. Just shows the character what this amazing Devonport Strikers side can produce when they do the down and out. Absolutely fantastic turnaround. That was absolutely low driven there from Whitney Knight. Right into the bottom left. Nothing you can do about that. Looks like South Hobart will be going to their bench to try to change things up, as it is Sammy Watkins that's being withdrawn. With Matilda Heddle coming onto the field.
Come on, Sal!
There's Roberts. Heaves it long. Heddle was there lurking. Cleared long by King. Doy shaking back heel if you don't mind. Trying to get around Roberts. Roberts trying to pass up on a second attempt there. Knight still working through. It's Knight. She's got to be careful. It's coming through. Sullivan. Oh, she was just caught by the offside flag. Jeez, Tom Palantine cannot believe that call. He's just blown a kiss to the fans there when he just got told to get back in his box. he loves the banter, Tom Ballantyne. I might need to ask him about that one in the interviews. Now coming through is Knight. Tasmanian football certainly brings out the best.
Come on, girls! Keep that standing firm!
There's now Knight. Try to find White. But still might be able to get to it. Cleared long by Stalker. Now Davis. Davis just trying to turn inside out. Foot, the fellow number 10. It's right on the money there. King heaves it long. Doy has won a free kick. Bit of an elbow into the back. South Hobart weren't happy with that call. Kennegeezer was definitely not happy with that call. Will be the captain, Georgia King, to take. She loves scoring from the set pieces. We saw it time and time again last season. Keep in mind, she scored an absolute brilliant brace last year against Kimberley Lions. Looks like she is going to fancy the shot. Although calling out for a bit of direction is King. King sends it in. Oh, it's a bit of a stumble there from Farrow. Goodness me. Sullivan nearly able to get the rebound on that one. 4-2 definitely could have been a dagger to the South Hobart Hearts. Stay alive. Knight. Has to stay on side. Still working away through his Whitney Knight. Knight sends in the ball. Oh, jeez, it's stumbled the bodies. Barrow happily right there to pick things up. You can feel the desperation now. You can feel the intensity lifting from both sides. This is high stakes. Devonport have really put their authority on this one, turning it inside out. Sullivan. Brought back in by Emmett. Doy. Goodness. Good shot into Farrow. Play continues. Kennegeezer trying to link up with Batchelor. Batchelor still there. Bit of a fake on the throw there from Wiley. Knight. Looks like she wanted to find the cut. Does so to White. Now resets back to Park. Wiley. Not her best pass, unfortunately. Stalker just heaves it long. Perhaps out of frustration. Mitchell heaves it long. Just past Roberts. Kennegeezer has to go back to Farrow. South Hobart will try to reset things. A Batchelor. Cleared long from King. Now White. Right back down to Kennegeezer. Get another stab at it. Doy able to send in a good through ball down to Knight. Does have Sullivan waiting, but it went over the line there. Good work there from Farrow. Just under 15 minutes to go here at Darcy Street. Emmett did very well to win that one. Still working away for his Emmett. Has won a free in the process. Strikers really getting in South Hobart's heads at the moment. Will be the captain King to take. Sends it into Doy. Doy able to get the header. White. Still Doy. Now Wiley sends in a very good ball. Farrow has committed herself, but it just might go over the head. Few appeals for a penalty. Doy definitely did get taken out in the process on that one. Farrow has stayed down. Goodness me, this has really been a fantastic end-to-end clash today. South Hobart had a fantastic opening first half. And now the Strikers just showing that character. Now Pefferham under immediate pressure. Cleared long from Kennegeezer. White copped a bit of an elbow in the back. Play goes on. Park. Now Wiley doing very well to work out that wing. Still going through his Wiley. It's good pressure there from Batchelor. Did very well. Now Foot coming in support. Low driven, but it's only out for a goal kick. Will be a double substitution coming from South Hobart with Kate Olahead coming on. replacing Phoebe Clifford. With Isla O'Connor coming on. Lucy Roberts, captain, being withdrawn. Good shift from her today. Captain armband has gone to Davis. It's good work there from O'Connor. Sullivan, equally brilliant. Now Foot. Sends in a hopeful ball. Kennegeezer is able to kick that one away. Just getting past. Now Stalker. Oh, that's good defence there from Wiley. Kennegeezer just sends it right back down to the wing. Ball does go out. O'Connor. Try to link up there with Heddle. Two subs combining, or trying to combine, rather. Emmett brings it back to Doy. Doy has been brilliant today. Real playmaker. Wiley. Now to Doy. Back to White. Stalker. Absolutely surrounded. Knight, all ahead. First touch of the ball. Batchelor. White was just trying to work her way inside out. Park met with real pressure there from Chambers. Kennegeezer. 1-2 with Batchelor. Doy, good ball. Farrow has committed herself. She's got to be careful. Able to reset. Jeez. Wasn't with the most of confidence. Pepperham's letting that one just go past her. Now Kennegeezer. Right back down to O'Connor. Now Heddle. Heddle to O'Connor. O'Connor still trying to work her way up. King was able to win a foul. She had a bit of a smile on that one as well. Perhaps knowing that she was able to get away with that. As will be yet another substitution for the Strikers, with Maddie Payne coming onto the field in place of Lucy Foot. Real good shift there from Foot today. Payne, no stranger to the goals. Could she get a final buffer? Absolute screamer from Lucy Foot before. Getting deserved hugs from the Strikers, staff and players. Good long ball sent down to Sullivan. Sullivan really committed herself to that challenge. This is better from South Hobart. Heddle now working her way up is Davis. Davis able to get past Emmett. This is good link-up play. Stalker sends in the ball. Oh no, it's an own goal! Would you believe it? It's Annabelle Wiley. Oh my gosh. You can't write it. South Hobart will not care. They've worked their way right back into it. It was good attacking play. Fantastic counter-attack. That final ball just came in, but it was Wiley with the unluckiest of touches. Well then, 3-3 with just under 8 minutes to go at Darcy Street. Another twist in the WSL title race. Hold on to your hats. Both teams just producing an absolute classic today, and we've still got time to go. That's going to really give South Hobart a real boost of confidence to maybe do the be-all, end-all, maybe to get a 4-3. Wouldn't that be something? Talk about character. Wiley brings it back in. Stalker appealing for a handball, and it has been given. Wiley can't believe it. Goodness me. Their foot was a little bit out of play. Can't catch a break at the moment. Own goal 1 minute and gives away a free kick the next. So it will be Kanagiza to take. She is on a very tight angle. Has to heave it as long as she possibly can. All ahead. Just made her way through. Stalker. A couple of peels for offside and it has been given. Much to the dismay of the South Hobart supporters. Sent long from Mitchell. O'Connor. On the head. Can sense a bit of frustration coming from South Hobart in the stands. It's now starting to prove on the pitch. Yet another free kick and a slice of cheese to boot. I believe it was Askadoy that's on the yellow ticket. A few mind games once again coming from the strikers. Just maybe saying a couple of words to Kanagiza there before she takes the shot. Don't see that normally. Free player wall. Getting their final instructions from Mitchell. A few cries of shoot from Kanagiza. Can she be the hero? Wouldn't that be something? Definitely has it in her back pocket. Sends it in. Still alive. Goodness, she committed herself to that challenge. Kanagiza. Knight doing very well to work her way past the defence. Still going Knight. Stalker has just given away a free on that one. Set pieces at both ends and a slice of cheese. Jasmine White, rather. This game has had it all. So South Hobart were unable to convert their two set pieces. Can the strikers hopefully conjure something out of theirs? As it is King to take. Sends it long. Farrow committed herself. Does punch it away. Chambers. No real options presenting, but it just might have worked. White committed herself. All ahead. Good header. A couple of peels for offside. Nothing doing. Now King. King sends in the ball. This could be dangerous. It's Abby White. Oh, goodness. Not the delivery she would have liked on that one. That was a real chance to maybe put the icing on the striker's cake. Hasn't this game turned on its head? Goodness me. Striker's able to turn it around to being 2-0 down. Then the unlikeliest of responses coming from Annabelle Wiley with the own goal. And we're still not done. Park was just in a real collision there with Caitlin Stalker. Yet another free kick for South Hobart. Chambers perhaps giving final bit of instructions to Batchelor. Batchelor sends it in. White, unfortunately, just getting away from her. We are nearing stoppage time. Sent long by Mitchell, all ahead. Just lost herself in the process on that challenge. This is fantastic football coming from South Hobart. White sent in the ball, but there was no one in support. Chambers answered the challenge. Goes out for a goal kick. Still would say Strikers would still be pretty content to get a draw out of this one. South Hobart really need all 3 points to stay alive in this title race. Still plenty of time. Mitchell. Headed from Olahead. Really got elevated on that one. Knight. Trying to find Sullivan. Good work there from O'Connor. Emmett now linking up with Payne. Now Knight. Good work there from Batchelor. That's a great delivery right down to Stalker. Stalker does have the support. Looks like she might go herself. It's Caitlin Stalker still being pressured. Perhaps pressured a bit too much. Does do well to turn inside out. Headed away there from King. Stalker did very well to work her way down that wing. Brought back in now. Chambers absolutely surrounded. The pressure has paid off, or has it? Cleared away there from King. Into stoppage time we go. Ripping affair here at Darcy Street. Chambers does fantastic up the wing. Trying to send in the ball. It's Davis. Trying to keep it in still. Has done extremely well to get past. Oh, it's a good save there from Mitchell. Has done well to win a corner. You can just sense that we're in for something special here. Can South Hobart do the unthinkable of all unthinkables? So we'll be Heddle to take. There's not even a hush around the stadium. Sorry, the ground rather. O'Connor was met well from Bidwell. Sullivan sends it right back down to Payne. Payne has a look around. She got absolutely hammered down there for Batchelor. Slice of cheese there for Batchelor. Batchelor knew that she did commit herself. Strikers touchline were not happy with that call. As it is King. We'll hopefully send in sends it long, trying to find any head possible. Trying to find the tall timber of Payne. Park does well to recover. Knight, that was fantastic work. It's Maddie Payne. Sent in a good ball. Ball not quite out for a corner. Will be a throw in. Sullivan brings it right back in. Not wasting any time, the Strikers. White was being really held up. Strikers have still made to win possession. Sullivan. White. Was well cleared there from O'Connor. Knight did well to win that one back. It's now Tully Park. Now back to Knight. Still working her way past. Stalker has done very well. Good cheeky ball down to Sullivan. Sullivan. Advantage has not been paid, and it is another slice of cheese. It's been a really aggressive affair today. Strikers will have the final free kick. Knight just a bit slow getting up. We do hope she's okay. Looks like she's maybe holding a collarbone. She does look in a world of discomfort. Do hope she's okay. So it will be King to take. Are we about to see the final story to be written? All the support being called up. Knight. Good taken there from Farrow. Immediately unleashed. Right down to Chambers. Chambers all the room to move up the wing if she wants it. Sends it a good ball down to wide, but she's just caught by the flag. Much of the frustration of the South Hobart support in the stands. That just might be the curtains. King sends it long. Still alive. Knight. Park. Looks like there still might be a bit more time. Emmett. Tried to send in the free ball to Sullivan. Just got away from her on that front. Peddle. Just goes back to O'Connor. Good pressure there coming from the strikers. Emmett, very good. Has done well. It's Maddie Payne. Can she be the hero? Is that going to be a penalty? No, there was a few appeals. Payne still going through. Is that going to be a penalty? No, that's been overruled as well. Goodness. Few appeals, but she has gone down. Will receive the treatment. Can't say I've ever seen two challenges for nearly the same infringement happen just like that. They've both been waved away. And right back on her feet. Time still ticking down. Whistle can't be too far away. It's Farrow. Gives it right back down to Kennegeezer. We're in the 96th minute now. Can't be too long left. Wiley, another unlucky touch this time. Good tap down there from Heddle. Now working up is Chambers. Chambers, all the room to move. She wants it up the wing. Sends in the cross. Headed away well. It's Kate, all ahead. All ahead. It's just wide. Goodness. That was the final play. What a game we have just witnessed here at Darcy Street. 3-3 the final score. They can't be separated. Absolutely fantastic affair here. Fortunately for South Hobart, the point just might not be enough for that title race to get back into things. Strikers will now sit a lot more prettier at the top of the table. It was a fantastic clash though. South Hobart 2-0 at half-time. White with the brace against her former side. And the Strikers has worked their way back into it. Abby White was just brilliant. Wiley, Lucy Foote was able to get the 2-2. Then Whitney Knight was absolutely low-driven into the bottom left for the 3-2. And that looks to be the winner. But then it was an unlikeliness of happenings with Annabelle Wiley having the own goal. You just can't write the script when South Hobart and Devonport Strikers play each other in the Women's Super League. Strikers will definitely be